Hey guys, so I'm going to head out to Barnes & Noble. There's some titles that I need to pick up. I want to pick up one in particular that I was unable to get online. And so I'm going to head to this store that's quite a distance. This one is a little bit further away, but I was unable to place my order online because of some trouble that I've been having with Barnes & Noble. For whatever reason, they've got my account blocked. So I'm having to drive to the store. I placed several orders last week, and each time I place my order, it does go through. And about 30 minutes after, they end up sending me an email saying that the order failed. So I called on Saturday. They told me that my account was blocked because I returned an item back during the July sale. The item was still sealed, never been opened. It was a duplicate order, and there was no reason for me to keep 2 copies. So they told me I was unable to place an order after being on the phone with someone for 35 minutes. So now I'm having to drive to the store to get this title that I want. I would get it from Amazon, but Amazon doesn't have it in stock at this time, and this is one that I really wanted to get during the sale. Now, this is typically the Barnes & Noble that I go to. I do like their selection here. The Barnes & Noble that's closest to me does not have a section for movies, so I have to drive a little bit further to get mine. But this is the store that I like. It does have a really good variety of films. Now, when I was here back in July, they got rid of the tables that actually had all the Criterion in it. Easy to thumb through to see what they have. And so I'm interested in seeing what they've done to that section now. It looks like they've got some of the newer titles or some items back here on the back wall. Which doesn't really look good. It looks kind of plain. Now on the back wall, that's where they put all the Criterion. So they do have a very wide selection. One thing I don't like about this kind of setup is that you actually have to dig behind each title to find ones that you need. It does look like they have it in alphabetical order, but I liked it on the table because you could kind of flip through them. But it being on the wall, it looks nice, but it's really hard to shop. So they do have a 4K section over here, but there's a lot of Blu-rays in it. But still a pretty nice selection. Some of these I do need to add eventually. Okay, so I'm back from my Barnes & Noble trip. I did get 2 titles. I do like that they're using these paper bags instead of the plastic. It's kind of nice. I guess with me only getting 2 titles, it didn't really need a big bag. But let me show you what I got. Okay, first up, I did get Young Mr. Lincoln. This is one that I've been wanting to add to the collection for a while. I did not have this one, and I've had this on the wish list for a while. So I picked it up. I do like these older films, a John Ford film. So looking forward to checking this one out. And then Nightmare Alley. This is the one that I had to drive to get because I did have it ordered from Amazon. And it was, I think, $29.99. But when I thought that I ordered it from Barnes & Noble, I used my $10 credit and thought I had it ordered. So I went ahead and canceled the one from Amazon just to find out later on that Barnes & Noble had canceled my order. And then when I went to go add this back on Amazon, it was no longer available. So I did have to drive a distance to get this, but I did want to get this one while it was on sale. Plus, I did want to check out the Barnes & Noble store since it had been since July since I've been out there. But very happy to have this one in the collection.